The following podcast contains adult themes and adult language. Listener discretion advised.
And although we joke, if you or someone you know is affected by or a victim of domestic violence, dial 1-800-799-7233 or visit the National Domestic Violence Hotline's website, thehotline.org.
But it's always the husband, it's always the husband, it's always the husband, I'll kill you in bed.
Hey, this is Sarah.
And this is Megan.
Oh, Megan, you're sounding real. You're sounding like your balls have dropped.
Right. I'm very sick. Still.
She is very sick. She might pass.
Which is not funny, but
Which isn't funny, but
funny.
She might.
Yes.
Yes. But we
Anyway,
have
I'm Drew, by the way.
Drew is, if people don't know, Sarah, me, and Drew do another podcast called These Are the Gays of Our Lives that you can listen to on wherever you hear your podcasts. Drew and I met at college when we were 19, right?
500 years ago.
500 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Very long time ago. We realized pretty quickly we were the same person.
Right. We're both Scorpios. We both love the same bullshit.
Yeah. We were just born in different bodies of the same person.
Yes.
In different places. You got California, I got Minnesota.
Right. Right.
But Megan is she can't really function. So she had the shingles, and you were saying, I got the first shingles shot. You have to get 2. And you got the first shingles shot.
I just got it Friday. So it really felt like my arm was going to fall off. Yeah. I was like, this is bullshit. It hurts so bad.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't get, I was sitting watching TV and I couldn't get up because my joints hurt so bad.
Yeah, and I can't imagine. Well, I got shingles, COVID, pneumonia, and flu all at once because I just said, why not?
The vaccine cocktail.
Yeah, I said, just give them to me. Give them all to me.
Yeah.
Whatever you have on your shelf, just give them all.
That would have killed me.
Yeah, it was a rough night, but then it wasn't too bad. I think they all kind of canceled each other out, maybe. But my joint, I remember my joints.
The joints, yeah. For me, it's even like the flu shot and the COVID one. It's like a 24-hour.
Yeah.
Like almost exactly 24 hours, and I feel I'm like, okay, I'm back to normal, and then it's very strange.
They warned me about the shingles, so they said this one's.
Yeah. One of my coworker, the one who met Billie Jean King, she told me she was out for like 3 days in bed from
dumpsters trying to throw away her trash and pass out the shingles vaccine.
The shingles vaccine kicked in and she was fucked.
My God, but it's better. Like I said, it has to be better.
Oh, it has to be.
Megan,
no kidding.
Megan's whole body is just
shutting down.
It's shutting down. It's just gone into the toilet. And then she went out in public and caught every disease known to man.
Right.
Because she doesn't have an immune system.
Yeah.
She's just been so sick. So thank you. You're filling in on kind of doozy.
Right.
Weird.
Yeah. This is like the crossover event of the 80s.
It's a crossover. It can work for both of ours. So we're going to put it on both of ours.
Yeah.
But before I start, we have some Patreon listeners. So what you could do is go to Patreon, and there's special episodes there that we've been really not great at getting some. But I had to get a new printer because I spent 3 days trying to fix my old printer, and then I finally literally
gave up.
Like threw it through a window, like you see in movies. And
I think they call that crashing out.
Crashing out when you take it and throw it through your window.
What the fuck?
Scream and cry. And say, why has God forsaken me?
Right.
Dramatic. And so then I got another printer, and it took me 3.5 hours to set it up. And I said, this is supposed to be the case.
No.
Oh,
could you imagine if you were 20 years older and you buy that? You'd be like,
Oh.
Where's the on switch?
Yeah. When do you plug the thing into the thing? Oh, but I finally got it working, so now I can print out. Oh my God! But anyway,
Good.
I'll get these out. So, Whitney Hand. So thank you. I recognize her name, so I don't know if she's been one before, but she might be in our Facebook group. And Viv Rademeyer, who I don't know if is probably related to Veronica Rademeyer, who was my Facebook funny because she's the one who did the stat cards. If you saw,
yeah, that was really cute.
She did like stat cards of Megan and I laughed, like our likes, our dislikes, like what we're into. And for Megan, or our what was it? How she worded it? For Megan, I died laughing because, yeah. Oh, our defining element. And Megan's was many things, but the ones I really liked was debilitating diarrhea, which is true. And it's a sucker for pyramid schemes.
Oh, God.
And grifters and all of those brow pluck parties.
Yes.
Panty parties. Pampered chef. I mean, if you have an MLM, Megan can smell it 500 miles away. She'll come and join your MLM. Your marketing level.
Whatever scheme.
And
do I smell a scheme?
Do I smell that I'm going to be tricked in a Ponzi scheme? Sign me up.
Right.
That's Megan first in line.
Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Right.
It'll literally say grifter.
Right.
I'll take your money and spend it on drugs, and Megan will be like, I bought their blood.
Yeah, sounds great. You know, if they did, who is this person who did this for Megan, for you guys? Veronica. Yeah. If I had one, I think my defining element, the first one, is also debilitating diarrhea.
Yes, yours is too, from
because I have the dairy problem.
Yeah. The dairy gets you each time.
God.
Oh, yeah. That took me. It does not care for Sarah's corpse clothes. Now, that might be her number one is my hideous attire. She just gets frustrated. I don't know how to dress to a grifter or an MLM scheme.
Right. You know, I didn't realize this before because I've met Megan once, right? Like 2 summers ago. And, I did this show then.
Yeah, you did.
A lot of the ones that she does not care for are ones that I do not care for. So we're very kindred spirits.
Very similar.
Yes.
Many of the things I care for, nobody cares for. Especially Sarah talking about head fucking. Yeah. Shows either where they cut off the head and fuck.
No, I can't. No. Nope.
No, and see, that's what I like. That's what I'm into.
Oh my God. The personal stats, married to Phil, potentially allergic to shirt fabric.
He is. And
could be gay.
Could.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. This is hilarious.
I know.
Did I mention Prosecco?
Yep. That's her. That is her.
A 90s R&B. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like a hybrid of you two.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is. Yeah, Martin Short, I got on mine. Horror movies. He-Man, of course.
Yes, I love He-Man.
Disney. Jason Momoa's crotch is pretty good. Points. Dr. LaPointe's Wang.
Yeah, that's right.
Sexually harassing. Good-looking man.
Anyone?
Anyone?
Yes. Oh. Yeah, these are great.
They're great. It was great.
Husband's fake crying on 911 calls.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
No, and hot tubs. Like, no, I can't take a hot tub.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to, but not a public hot tub. Like if I know it's a friend or my own.
Right.
I can't take ball soup. Just who knows what infected penis is in there.
That's right.
Oh.
And vag broth? No. No thanks. Ugh. So gross.
Yeah. Did you have a Facebook funny? You said you had one.
Well, yeah. So Eric Asp put the meme for the premature tree ejaculation. Did you see that? Oh, I think it's very recent. So it's it's the meme of it just says premature tree ejaculation is when you put up your Christmas tree in any month other than December.
Yeah,
and so
I did that then. I prematured. I just did mine yesterday.
Yeah, well, we did too. Well, I so the thing of ours, we have a fake one, and we put it in the garage, and we have like that little. It's not a little thing. What do you call it? Like the bag thing, the cover.
Oh yeah.
And so like the tree is like maybe almost 6 feet tall, and so we have it covered up, and it looks like we're holding Santa Claus hostage in our garage. Because there's no cover, so we put a garbage bag on the top. So it looks like Santa Claus is wrapped up in a straitjacket.
Oh, yeah.
With it's like Abu Ghraib.
Yes. I feel like these people went dark on this.
I know. Every time I go into the garage, I get freaked out because it feels like there's a dead body being propped up. Oh God.
I can.
Yes.
You gotta learn to freeze those things.
Yeah.
That sounds so good. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have a glitter in your shitter that we do? Something that gets us through a week that we've enjoyed or something similar?
Yes. So I'm also I work in a deodorant factory.
Yeah, you're a deodorant.
the older deodorants.
Older ones.
Yes. Before they move out of their parents' house. And then
if they do.
Right. So I don't have to work this week. So that was knowing that got me through last week. However, the thing that I'm obsessed with, and I haven't shared this with you yet, but it's Instagram Reels. I watch these at like 11:30 at night. I'm laughing and laughing and laughing. And it's these AI-generated chiropractor videos.
Rachel watches those.
Oh, my God. They're so
weird and so
funny. Where they like drop a big boulder and smash her through the wall or out the window, like crash through the window. They're so funny. And then like there's also ones where they pop their back and then like poop comes out. like everybody who's gone to the chiropractor has thought I might shit myself when this guy
might cause something to happen.
Right. So that's the
those are good.
God, they're so
Rachel watches those.
funny. And then there's always like the old lady who's like, okay, that that was great. Yeah.
That did it.
Yeah, that did it. What? It's so gross. Oh God, it's so
mine, of course, speaking of cutting off the head and fucking the neck. It's a show on HBO. Which again, you have HBO, right? You watch some HBO shows?
No, I don't.
All right,
I've ordered it for like a month to watch something, and then
well, it's called Welcome to Dairy.
I'm out.
Dairy the diarrhea, but it could be.
I'm done.
It's Derry, Derry. So the fake town from It. So it's a series. It's a continuation of the It story from Stephen King. So it takes place in the 60s. So it's a cycle of it eating and killing the children before the 80s cycle from the movies. Although the book, Stephen King wrote the book, the kids were in the 60s and they were adults in the 80s. But, you know.
So it's like a prequel?
It's a prequel. Yeah. So it's like him attacking like the parents of the kids who were in the It movies or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do the clowns either. So
they also have they have characters from The Shining in it, and so they're kind of combining like two stories and worlds of his together, which works for this. But so far, it's been pretty good with some pretty good creepy stories and good characters, and kind of trying to figure out where it's going. And it's
how long has it been on?
It's been, I think, 5 episodes. I don't know how many there are going to be. So, and then there's been some pretty good, scary, gory parts but it's mostly like a character story, kind of. So far it's been pretty good, I think. Creepy. So they're going to do they're doing the 60s, and then the next season is going to be the 1930s, and then it's going to be the 1908. So they're going back in time.
So is he an alien or something?
Yeah, he's like an alien thing that came and then takes the form of your fears.
So
he knows clowns, and that kids are stupid and will go up to any clown.
Right.
And then he is like a scary clown, but then he takes, for the adults and stuff, he takes other forms. Like he finds your fear and then he takes that form and whatever. So it's actually so as you get to know the characters, you kind of know, this is what would get them or whatever. That's kind of interesting. But if you like that kind of thing, which nobody in my circle does, it's always just me. Just saying, watch something gross and horrifying, and all of my friends are like, "You're stupid." Yeah. So, but it's pretty good. All right, should we dive into this story?
Yeah, this is a weird story.
It is a weird story.
And I actually learned a couple things too, which was fascinating. Yeah.
So Megan and I have covered this for Patreon and this show for Patreon and for the regular show.
Yeah.
So, I have a love of Candice DeLong. She is,
yes.
I think she is very old.
Really?
Now, very old, in her 80s. I mean,
whoa.
Yeah. Now, and she was in psychiatric. She does a podcast. It's one of my very favorite. I don't miss this one ever. I've listened to every one, and I've listened to them multiple times. It's called Killer Psyche, and I think it was one of my glitters.
Well, yeah, I've heard you talk about it. Yeah.
So she was a psychiatric nurse. So she worked in Chicago in a crazy asylum for people.
Yikes.
And, really saw everything there. And then she became an FBI profiler worked under the actual Mindhunter people from that show, and she caught the Unabomber, and I mean, was really good in the FBI and worked in the Chicago office. And so she just had shows where she would either interview women that are in prison or interview criminals. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? And her podcast is really good. It just explains. She takes the psychology of what she thinks or what she's learned from their psychiatrist and just explains it so well. So I just love her. And she's just super sarcastic and just really cut and dry. Tells it like it is.
Yeah.
I love that. And she is, if you're a murderer and she just is you are absolute dog shit. And she doesn't buy any of their excuses. She just is. I love her so much.
It says she's 75 years old.
Oh, okay. So she's not.
And she's
in her 80s yet. You wouldn't know by looking at her.
No.
All.
Well, I think she's gone through some different iterations. So, but the iteration that we have from this show, she has the Shirley hairdo from Laverne and Shirley. That I don't know what that's called. A short do. I don't know what that is, but I was she looks like
it's not quite a
Shirley
mom from One Day at a Time.
Yeah, something like.
Or the Janet Wood. Maybe it is kind of like a Janet Wood from Three's Company.
Yeah, it's like a Janet.
Yeah. So this show is called Deadly Women. We watched season 5, episode 15. And the story is about this woman named Alice Mitchell. And if you look her up, even on Wikipedia, it says right away that, first off, this is not the character from Dennis the Menace.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
From Dennis the Menace, the wife?
The mom. Because it's Dennis.
Yes,
it's Dennis's mom.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
What did we used to say from Dennis the Menace? GD Garden Lanterns. The GD Garden Lanterns.
I love that movie.
Every time something
The
happens,
GD. We're the GD Garden Lantern. What was the wife's name? Mary Ann.
Remember, we're the GD Garden Lanterns. And then it says, this is also not economist Alice Mitchell. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, right. She's out of her element here.
Yeah. So we're going all the way back in time to 1892.
Yeah, it's a ways back.
Way back. Way back.
Martha, that's her name.
Oh, yeah, Martha.
Martha, we're the GD Garden Lantern.
What's a cinematic masterpiece?
Yes, it is.
So this show does like 3 deadly women, or 4 sometimes, and it's all reenactments.
Yeah, that's great.
Candace DeLong saying, these people are fucked in the head.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe like someone who wrote a book on them and talking as well. And we had a lot of lesbians.
You think?
And if you look at Wikipedia, they have a sketching of Alice Mitchell, and she was a handsome woman.
She was quite handsome.
Like she looks like Ray Liotta.
Yes. I looked her up
She's
too.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah, the reenactor.
Yeah.
The reenactors are much more pretty
They
than
were kind in the
yes, yeah. Actually, and both ladies are quite handsome.
So we start by seeing. Okay, they tell us it's Memphis, Tennessee, 1892, and we see a dumbass in a tree. Just a dumbass in a tree. And they're like, this is Alice Mitchell. And the dumbass Alice is dressed in like man pants, of the time, a vest, like a hat, Abe Lincoln hat. She's dressed like a man.
Right. Why in a tree? Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very odd.
The thing is, she's 19. I feel like she wouldn't have been dressed in a tree at 19.
Looking like a 34-year-old man.
Yeah. A banker.
Yeah.
Maybe it was economist Alice Mitchell.
Yeah.
So we get the typical rundown of, Alice was not really into girl
Not the dolls.
things.
Yeah.
Maybe she went to Sears and bought He-Mans like I did all through my childhood. Hey, Grandma, can we go to Sears so I can buy a He-Man?
Sure,
all
dear.
my friends get
Yes.
Barbies or
Yes. I want Fisto and Ram Man.
Stone Ram Man, and while my friends get in shape, girl.
Trap Jaw.
Yeah, Man o' War. Many faces.
Many faces, yes.
So they're like, she climbed trees. She was into baseball.
Yeah. Typical boy thing.
Yeah, she liked the boy things. And then by 19, it said Alice, well, she gets into girls. She liked tits because Freda Ward, her school friend, had a big set of honkers.
Yeah, she has some cans.
She had some big old cans. So Alice has a school friend named Freda, and I guess they're at Freda's home, and they're sitting on like a bench out on the porch. And then there's another woman who later I guess learned is her sister it's Freda's older sister, Ada.
Yeah.
Alice, not giving a fuck, is like
It's so gross.
Yeah, she's hand molesting.
Yes.
Yeah. And Freda's just going,
Yeah.
Well, Ada is like, excuse me.
And they're like, what's her name? Alice is like macking on her.
Yeah.
Like eating her face.
Yeah, kissing her.
Oh.
And like just hands all over her.
Yes.
While Ada is like, oh my.
Yeah.
I learned this that was it another friend who came and sat down?
Yes.
And she said, oh my, well, why don't you two just have a Boston marriage?
Yeah, I've never heard of this before.
Haven't either. And Alice says, what? And she's like, Yeah. So I guess Yankee lesbians in Boston
Yeah.
could live together as if they were married, and they just called it a Boston marriage. Or
Yeah,
Yankee lesbians just lived together, and, and had a job, and they probably just called it, oh, look at those two in a Boston marriage. Who knows?
Right.
But that was...
Well, I Googled it.
Right,
And so it's exactly what they said. So it's two very handsome women
Yes.
who are wearing top hats and looking like
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, looking like Abe Lincoln. But they're in like romantic friends or whatever, and they live as companions. And part of it was also economic security or financial security,
which I believe, because having any kind of single economic security as a woman in those times,
it was non-existent.
It didn't happen. No, it didn't happen. But there was strangely, I'm finding, like in the 1800s, people really didn't give a fuck if you were gay. Really?
Yeah.
So many other fucking things to worry about. And Emily Dickinson was the one who kind of had the started like kind of you could be romantic friends. That was your girlfriend,
right? Well, and this is like Ann Lister too. Actually, this woman dresses like her, like with the black and the the bonnet and everything.
Yeah,
it's all black all the time.
So this other girl, I guess, came to the porch, and so Ada, the sister of Freda, said, stop giving them silly ideas. Because Alice, you can see, oh my God, we could go away and have a Boston marriage. And Freda, with her huge honkers, just sits there all the time going, oh, and she didn't really ever say anything or do anything, just had huge honkers. And Alice, you can see the wheels turning, like,
yes.
Oh,
she's like, yeah, how do we do this?
Yeah, how can I do this? And then I also, on Wikipedia, it said they used to call lesbians or a female couple, they used to call it chumming. Chummin. You were just chumming. What?
Okay. Yeah, the show did say that the word lesbian wasn't used.
No, they said you're just
until the 20th century, I think.
Yeah. So Alice is getting these ideas. So we see Alice with Freda in her room, and she gives Freda like a wedding ring. And I guess she said it was engraved A to F. I'm like, that's gross. Alice and Freda.
Yeah. I know.
I put A to F on it. Oh, Alice.
What a perv.
Yeah. So Alice says, guess what? We're going to have a Boston marriage. I'm going to dress up in my man clothes and disguised as a man. And I could change my name to Alvin Ward, and you can still call me Allie. And Freda's like, that sounds great. Like, has no opinion. Like, that just sounds great.
She's like, whatever. Yeah.
That's super cool. So Alice is like, I'll get a job as a man, and you can be like the housewife. And they're like,
Freda's
great!
like, yeah, okay.
That sounds super. So
hey, Alvin.
Yeah, hey, Allie. So then I don't know if they really had a wedding, but they show like a wedding. Alice has, of all the mustaches she could have glued on, she picks a handlebar mustache.
No, I know. She looks like the Monopoly man.
She does. All she needs is a monocle. Why
you look like
a handlebar mustache to call attention to you?
You look so strange, and her hair's pulled up. No man has like a ton of hair pulled up in the back.
No. Get your hair cut if you're going to be a man.
If you're going to be Alvin, like, do it.
And then wearing the Abe Lincoln hat. Oh my God. It's just like, you look the fool.
You look like an idiot.
Freda looked lovely in her huge honkers spilling out of her dress. She looked lovely.
Yes.
But Freda's family finds out like she's going to marry a woman, her older sister, who's just this ragging bitch.
Yeah.
Let her live, Ada. Let her live. The older sister sees that Freda is packing up her bags, and the older sister says, what the hell are you doing? She's like, I'm going to live with Alice. She's going to be a man. I'm going to be a housewife. And Ada's like, what the hell? That's not a thing.
Right.
You're not doing that. Come on. And grabs her stuff in her suitcase and leaves her room. And then Freda just goes, oh, shoot.
I know.
Gosh.
Like, she's not trying very hard. She was like, oh, you take my suitcase? I guess I can't go because what am I going to do?
My shirt.
And the historian said that they were going to go all the way to St. Louis. I'm like, I mean, they might be 100 miles apart. I don't know. I mean, they're not that far apart.
Far from Memphis?
No.
And
like where nobody knows them, and they can be Alvin and the Chipmunk or whatever the hell.
Alvin and her weird wife Freda.
Yes.
I can see why Freda married Alvin. You know, is handsome with that handlebar mustache. But then Alvin, I think all he got were the honkers. Freda doesn't have much personality.
No.
Oh. But then Ada takes Freda and they move away from Memphis. And I think they actually went, like Wikipedia said, they went to Gold Dust, Tennessee. So it probably wasn't that far away.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
I haven't either. But Alice sends letters to Freda. Freda just sits sad in her living room, reading the letters over and over. And then, like, her maid comes up to her saying, you got to go live your life. Stop just sitting sad reading these letters. And Alice says, fuck off, bitch. I'm going to read these letters all I want, bitch. And so Alice then, I guess Freda comes back to town.
I come back to visit. It was like 6 months or something, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a significant amount of time.
Right.
And then, Candace is like, you would think that, you know, when they're apart, like the obsession wouldn't grow, but that's all it did. Like it just got worse and worse and worse. And then she's becoming a lunatic.
Yeah. I feel like Freda moved on in 2 seconds.
Well,
she's brain.
Right. She's got 2 brain cells that might knock together.
Yes, once in a while.
Every few months. Yes. Right.
Alice just sat in her obsession and just let it grow.
Just festered.
And cancer. Yeah.
Right.
It's just obsessed. And so she visits Freda. And Freda comes running outside and says, Alice, you can't be here. And Alice is like, what? I love you. And Freda's like, yeah, but my sister, and there's Ada up in the porch or something, or looking at from the
the balcony or the second.
The balcony.
Yeah.
Like, stop it, you lesbian. Stop lesbianing.
Right.
Front garden.
Les out somewhere else.
You're getting your lesbian shoes all on my walk. Oh. Take those lesbian sandals somewhere else.
Yes.
Alice is like, what? And Freda is, I can't see you anymore. My sister won't allow it. We can't be together. I'm sorry. Alice is like, but I can't live without you. You know, and Freda's like, sorry, bitch. You know, I can't do anything about it. And then Alice,
my family won't allow it. Yeah, that's
my
what she
family's
said.
not going to allow it. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I guess clearly me being 20 or 19, I can't do shit for myself.
Right. And I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah, and I'm a moron. I'm going to go watch the butterflies.
Can't dress myself because I'm an idiot. Right. Well, also, did you notice? So they're supposed to be in Memphis, Tennessee, and they have the thickest Southern accents, like it's fucking Gone with the Wind.
I know. Like,
but I love you.
I love you.
I can't see you anymore.
And then Alice watches Freda go in, and she says, if I can't have you, no one can.
Right.
And like makes a Scarlett O'Hara pledge.
No, it's just like that and super dramatic.
Mm-hmm. So then, for some reason, Alice, having her mental breakdown, gets in her buggy with another friend.
Yeah.
So this other friend is
like, just go off with this lesbian because she was pretty and she's fine. Like accepting you and
Freda has some driver. I mean, Alice has some driver. And she drives over with this other lesbian friend. I don't know who's like, what are we doing? What's going on? And Alice is like, shut up, bitch.
Right.
And she's trying to spy on
It's
Freda.
Lily Johnson. Yes, yes.
And Freda, I guess what Freda was doing was she was heading to the river to take a riverboat back to Gold Dust. And so, from Wikipedia. But in the show, they said she's just going on like some sort of dumb picnic ride with her dumb sister. So Alice is sitting. I don't know how she could be not seen in her enormous buggy.
This is so stupid because they're like talking about how Alice is stalking Freda. And I'm like, you're both in horse-drawn carriages. Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah,
like
with horses going.
Right, there's nothing secretive about this. They're 20 feet apart.
Yeah.
And Freda's
you can't see
sister,
the enormous carriage.
Notice? Like,
yeah. This is not like Fast and Furious where you're just, or a spy show where you're trailing. You are clearly being seen.
Yes.
So Alice sees Freda with the sister get into her buggy, and Alice is like, driver, follow that buggy. And so she follows behind. Then she sees, and Lily Johnson, the friend, is like, what are we doing? I thought we were just going to hang out. What is this? She's like, shut up, bitch. You gotta follow this buggy. So then Lily's like, I think this is a bad idea, Alice. And Alice is like, you don't know a bad idea from a fat ass bitch. Shut up.
You think, Lily?
Yeah. I know it's a bad idea. I'm going to do it anyway.
Right.
So I don't think she understood exactly what Alice is going to do. So Alice sees Freda and Ada stop. They get out. I don't know if they're going to go to this picnic area, but in reality, they were walking to the edge of this river to get on this riverboat.
Yeah,
Alice then
the woods or something.
They're in the middle of a woods. Yes, in the middle of a woods. So there was no picnic area. What are you going to do on a dirty, stank path that's not even really cleared?
It looks like Sleepy Hollow out there. Like, where are you?
No.
Like waiting for the headless horseman to come.
The dickless horseman to come.
Right.
So,
and then Freda gives Alice a wink. Like,
she
exits, she's like,
looks like
over, and she's like, huh? And I'm like, wait, what?
She probably could hear the horse and saw her following 1 foot behind her the entire time.
Yeah.
So then Alice tells Lily, stay here. And Alice goes to confront Freda, and I thought she had punched her. Like, says, instead of saying hi, I thought she just punched her in the face. This makes no sense, but she stabs her in the face.
Yeah, she like slices her face.
Slices her cheek open.
Yeah, she's like running towards her and not even like, oh, hello, my love, whatever. Like,
no, like, oh, let's give me one more chance. She just has a knife in her hand. It just cuts the shit out of her cheek. Face. Yeah, and Freda's like, what? Oh. All Ada has is an umbrella, and so she starts hitting her with her umbrella and saying, back lesbian.
Like
Chummin.
Right.
And Alice is like, what's this bitch doing to me?
Right. And then she stabs her in the tit.
Stabs her in the tits. And Ada goes down.
Boom, right into straight into one of her boobs. And I'm
like, right into her boob. Whoa. And Ada was not as blessed as Freda, so she went down hard. Freda then takes the time as her sister's tit bleeding out and takes off, which is good. But Freda is easily caught by Alice. And then Alice, this is like really happened. She just pulls her down to the ground and slices her throat. But she does it so piss poor that Freda just suffers for minutes and minutes until she slowly bleeds out. Well, Alice is just sitting there watching her.
Yeah, like, she's just like watching, like, oh, like, are you okay?
Yeah, like what? And like just watching the life drain out of her. Completely insane. Like completely insane and awful.
One of the forensic people on it too was saying, if you are sliced, what do they call it, ear to ear or something like that, and it's one of the worst ways to, because you don't actually die immediately, which you think you do. You would
Yeah,
think,
you're probably drowned.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, God.
I mean, what a horrible way. And Freda, I'm sure, is completely confused because, like, the day before, she's telling her, I love you.
Yeah.
And now she's like, what are you doing?
And now you're looking up at her, at Alice. Your face is fucked and sliced open.
Yeah.
Your neck is, you're probably gurgling blood and everything. And you're like looking at Alice, who's just looking at you like, okay, bitch, get up.
Yeah. What are you going to do now?
Yeah.
Well,
I can't have you. No one can.
Ada, who finally gets up, like, comes over to see what Alice has done. Yeah, holding her tits. And sees that Freda is dead. It's like, holy shit, what the hell's wrong with you? Alice takes off, but Ada's seen everything, so she reports it to the police. And Freda was like, well, they're going to arrest me and I'll get the death penalty, and I want to die anyway because I don't have Freda. But shit's on her because men also are fucked. Yes. And they were like, what? She wanted to not have a penis but a vagina? That bitch has to be insane. Men, how would she marry a woman? She must have been bad shit crazy. The men in the jury couldn't understand how she wouldn't want a penis.
Right.
And they're like, this bitch is nuts. That's obviously why she did it. She's crazy.
Clearly thought she had a penis.
Yeah, she must have had all these mental health issues for her to think the way she did. So, I mean, she didn't even mean to kill her. She was just confused. And she needs more penis in her life. All of her problems could be solved by a penis. She doesn't know it yet. So they thought, well, she's saying she's a lesbian? Obviously insane. So they declare her insane. And Alice is like, what the hell? So I'm not going to get the death penalty and go to jail? Like I committed murder. Like, come on. So she goes to the nut house, which I'm sure back then, which I would enjoy going to today.
Right.
But I'm sure back then was quite a different place. I'm sure it was absolute hell. Which, you know what? She did that to herself by killing Freda. But it said she lasted 8 years there, dies in custody. Oh, yeah. To be in probably a very filthy, gross place, locked up, like chained, I'm sure. They said she died of consumption. Is that what, what's his name had? I'll be your Huckleberry. Yeah. Tuberculosis. Doc Holliday. Oh no, it was Typhoid Mary that spread the typhoid. That's not consumption. Typhoid Mary and her stink ass typhoid cooking for everybody. But they think maybe she took her own life, Alice did, out of just being like, this place blows. Which is possible.
Also, if you're living there for 8 years and she's a known lesbian or whatever to have this mental illness, I'm sure she was, abused.
But the guard, yes. Highly.
Awful stuff happened to her while she was there to cure her of her lesbianism.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it was very unpleasant. Torture. But yeah, I had not heard of her. I had not heard of some of those terms.
No.
So I learned quite a bit. But how they did it is kind of like, if you look at it, it's pretty similar to exactly what she did. She just went totally bonkers.
Bonkers. Yes.
Went and found her and just killed her right there. And then was like, yep, all right, that's done.
What
gonna go about my day.
Like a crime of passion or something like that? Isn't that what?
Yeah. But then she, I think she festered in that idea for a long time. So I don't know if she followed her to kill her or if she just followed her and then decided then, because she must have had a knife in her hand.
It was like a butter knife.
She just turns around, hi, and then just stabs the shit out of her cheek.
Right. That is weird.
Yeah.
And then grab, by the hair, slice her open, her neck. I'm like, Why
and
are you
throws her on the
doing
ground.
this?
It's like, what is going on and how gross.
No. Move on.
Yeah, move on.
You should have listened to the maid.
Yeah, the maid. And
she was looking out for you.
And that dumbass Lily was nice in that carriage. Look at that. You got other fish in the sea. Other GD garden lanterns in the sea. Yeah.
Martha. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a doozy.
Deadly Women is quite a show because their reenactments are something else, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And we do, Megan and I still have her book club, and she's going to try to join tomorrow night.
Gosh.
So we'll see. It'll be Tuesday, whatever, the 25th?
5th, yeah.
At 7:30 p.m. Central Time, U.S. Central.
What is your book?
It is called Listen for the Lie. It was very good. It was about a podcaster who goes to a small town to try to solve a cold case. And the person involved in that case ends up back in town. And so the podcaster and the person kind of team up because she was at the crime scene but can't remember anything. So they try to get her to remember what happened so they can solve it. So it was actually really good. Yeah.
I wish I enjoyed reading things like that, and I do not. So
You won't be there.
I will not.
Oh.
If you all would read something else, maybe I would join.
Yes. Maybe we'll find.
Like Billie Jean King's.
Yeah, Billie Jean King's
I'm still
book.
completely obsessed.
Oh, we both are.
She will forever be my glitter.
I know.
And it was just her birthday the other day, so
Yeah. The greatest person ever born.
yes. Well,
Billie
she's
Jean
also a
King.
Scorpio like us, so
Yes. Of course she
that's
is.
why we love her.
Yeah.
Or one of the 50 million reasons, but
I know.
yes.
And her freaking Larry King husband. And her wife. They're all
Ilana Vagina.
yeah, a lot of vagina. That's who she married. She got lucky.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, it was good to see you.
Yes. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for stepping in.
The substitute.
Yes. Yes. Substitution.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Bye.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.